different, what you call it?
Which one you usually do, ground war, OSP,
closer toward the midway point of this NFL
just do quick play.
And we're underway on EA Sports.
Quick play, you'll play team deathmatch, domination, cyber attack. It's kind of like what you call it? The fuck is that game? It's like goddamn, I can't even think of the goddamn shit.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You know I'm going to go with that AUG cast.
Watson with a give to Miller. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They go play action here on first down. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller.
Come on, man.
Texans touchdown.
Just be right fucking there.
Lamar Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
Exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. And whatever they said appears to have worked.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. The Raiders last year, they were 25th in the league in rushing, and a good reason why they used one of their 3 first-round picks on Jacobs for runs like we just saw.
I got my first
Jacobs was the first running back taken in this year's draft, 24th overall. That was actually the pick that was originally acquired from the Chicago Bears in that Khalil Mack trade.
Well, throw the ball, man.
From the pressure here, Carr taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Good 3-0, man. Yeah, man.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Picked off by Deshaun Gibson.
Oh, you nigga threw it right to him.
His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And some room to work. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't
working. You got a football moment? That's a basketball,
I remember
baby.
a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball into his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. Or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew on. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Oh, he was right behind me.
They'll try the right side here with Miller. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On second down, Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. This game, this matchup means a little more to the Carr family. Derek Carr's brother David, of course, the first overall pick in 2002 by the Houston Texans. Spent 5 years as the Texans starter, and then he would eventually spend 6 more years as a backup in the league at various spots before calling it a career. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Carr.
You got toys, man.
Falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's taken in at the 9.
Oh,
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out.
Let's
right?
go,
It's that
man.
mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lamar Miller. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Tenth carry now for Lamar Miller. First down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Watson now to throw. Completion left side to Miller. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Miller running
Rose,
and this will be taken across
could you give me the phone, please?
into Raider territory.
It's right here, mama. Right here.
So
the phone over here. Come here. Could you give me the phone over here, please?
The clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
You set. You 18. Check 52. Come on. Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Markel Lee leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Enemy has
he was trying to
captured
force
the
it in there on 3rd
HQ.
down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Bernardrick McKinney, a first-time Pro Bowler a season ago, in on the tackle there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing his car on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams facing a fourth down. They come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Carr.
Man, you throw it right to him! What the fuck, Carr? God damn, man!
Take it all the way.
Two fucking... Oh, my God, bud.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
11 yards there, first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here's Watson. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Maurice Hurst busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. Tyre Whitehead, top 10 in tackles last year, up to make the play. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Cornell on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He's at the 40. Past the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 69 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Oh, gosh.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another
Excuse me,
first
Rose.
and 10.
Leah, get up. Get out the truck.
Into the red zone. It's Carr.
Okay.
And he is in.
Okay.
Raiders.
Okay, now you can come through with it.
His fourth
Okay, then
touchdown
battle.
of the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Now for the extra point,
That
Daniel
is going to
Carlson.
watch football from the cell phone.
It's good, and we're all tied
What's
at
up,
7
bro,
apiece.
Jiggle?
So all even at 7 now as they kick
Okay,
it away.
yes. Y'all want to come chill with the real G?
This is taken at
Okay,
the
come
3.
on.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
Okay,
You're well on
so
your
I
own
don't
side
like
of the
this
field. What are we
FR
doing here,
because it's
Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe.
Automatic.
It's something that's been done many times before.
back to this
A lot of people say it's
AUG.
not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing
domination.
if something pops.
Man,
And
bro,
if
this
it
thing look like
does, that can
Battlefield,
alter
boy. I
my
love the
strategy and
details,
potentially
boy.
give me some points. And if it
Shit,
doesn't work, well, then you just run the
be the
clock
best
out
one
and go to the
out.
locker room.
Oh, bro. I love the D. And they even spawn like Battlefield now.
The previous run, good for 9.
I got that
Here's
little
second
sky
and a
overlooking
yard.
and they zoom in too. Wait.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The
Damn,
Texans
bro,
going
they
to signal for their third and
they
final
did their thing,
timeout.
bro. This might
As
retire
they
me
stop
from
it with
Madden
19
early, bro.
seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Dead serious, dog.
Back to throw, Watson. Fuller brings it in.
I might be on this bit
And
heavy,
he'll
bro.
be taken down across the 50
When it come out
at the
again?
45 in enemy territory. 18 yards on each of the
October
last 2
25th.
plays, and they're picking up big
We got
chunks
a minute,
now.
but the beta don't expire, right?
I think they expire next week.
He must got an odd too.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. And look to 9.
The final shot before the break. Watson going deep for Hopkins.
Dolphins winning 13-3.
And it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will be brought down. His time is now running.
So the Dolphins is winning?
Yeah, 13-3.
So a touchdown apiece. That's
Against
what we
the
had to show at
Cowboys?
halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set and ready to go for the
boys might be trying to play today, man. Because Xavier Howard fed up, man. Say, I understand you trying to plan for your future, but I'm in my prime right now, man. I want to win right now. You know what I'm saying? You say your Pete's coming out here at the end of this month, right?
Yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up?
Oh, he had back up.
To move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Early down steps to put this
Young
offense
G
in
just
precarious
leveled up.
position. We know it's a
But
dirty
it
point
did
of
far,
attack,
dog.
especially against the big body guys in the
Damn,
middle
bro.
of this D. It's
Can't
got to
wait
be
to
priority
play
one.
it full time.
Throwing on second down.
Bro, who's stopping him?
Oh, this is
I appreciate you getting me John Good. This nigga getting the fuck off, dog.
But we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr.
Oh my God, bro.
Third time. Picked off inside the 10. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom,
Oh, Lord.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled.
Cowboys in the red zone.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he's got room.
Come on, if you have an angle, fucking tackle him.
14 on that one.
God damn.
It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He just got routed. Well, golly.
They run it again with Hyde. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Miller.
Man, bro, like, how the fuck do you... Oh, my God. I cannot stand this fucking shit, bro. You get nipped by a fucking weak-ass receiver and you don't... Man.
He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Let's go, let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
But his pass is
another interception. Come on, bro.
Picked off at the 28.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the interception, here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
He's stinky.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side.
Oh my God, bro.
To get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Now high. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Judon.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Mahomes is a damn escape artist, man.
And that is going to do it.
Yeah, he could really play like how he played in the game.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second down, here's Miller.
Oh, tackle! What? Oh, bro, I cannot stand how he's getting all these fucking openings in his holes.
And it's a first down.
You must be playing some
He's still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you
oh, it don't make like everybody is right there, but they ain't making no fucking plays.
Ball games.
Watson, off play action. Throw left side, complete to QT. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kiki QT, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
Nigga gave this nigga 3 in the fucking sections, man.
The extra point, and it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This AK-47 real quick.
This is taken at his 4.
Yeah, sure, it's hot girl summer.
And an excellent return here as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays. Oh, this one's a defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. Throwing again on second down. Carr, and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Oh, them boys are looking for a G like me, man.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, I'm throwing the ball!
And some room to maneuver. And they will
God damn, man!
Until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit.
Okay, Miami.
Bro, but he how?
Because you're going after him.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Bro, these cats is everywhere.
Turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Down there, it's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
We look like Centennial football on a 4-yard line and can't score.
The touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
What y'all got to lose, man? Go for it.
This is taken at his 4.
Man, this AK-47 is nice,
Solid
man.
return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the turnover last time.
Get a cover, get a cover, get a cover, get a cover.
Of their struggles here in this one.
It would. I like it though, because you're exactly right.
They got beat 75
They've
to
struggled moving the
25.
ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you
Touchdown
gave
for
me
the
the
Chiefs
word,
of the
I just kept
Kansas.
using it.
Carr now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gordon. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
Your
Carlson.
team, coalition. Your team, allegiance.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Third down.
He's smart.
High. And he
Check
will
the
not
covers.
get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
Check your surroundings
Give him 3
before you
yards
take
there
off
as
in the
that'll take
open.
us to 4th down.
Always
This
stay
team
under
doesn't
some
mind
type of
running the ball
cover,
in
man.
any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down.
Oh,
But
that bitch shot up.
But the defense closed in and stopped him just about a
That
yard
bitch
short.
shot me point blank range with a sniper. Snipers look like they the deal on this damn game, but I don't see no sniper maps.
So they're forced to punt on 4th
Wow, we
as
on the
this one's
scope. They got the
away.
radar.
Now
Gotta
Sanders.
keep covering man. Oh.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Throw the ball, man.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Come on,
So it's Raider
bro.
football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, catch the fucking ball!
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
and you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, let go.
From the gun, it's Carr. right side. Williams. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Come on, bro.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, fucking block him.
The Texans able to get in there for the sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Carr now to throw. And there's another.
Oh, you
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Oh, come on, bud. God damn, man. Sorry ass fucking game, dog.